All right, story time. Uh, let's see. Okay, I can't get up there like that. So this one time, um, I had been between being like a preteen or a early teenager. Um, I was with some friends around like my local area. They were all playing soccer. Um, and you know, I'm not really good at soccer. I mean, I used to be. I used to be okay. So yeah, so I was playing soccer, and somebody ended up. We were by an old school, my old elementary school, and back then we used to play like tournaments and stuff like that, and this one time somebody had kicked the ball onto the roof of my old elementary school because we would play in the field behind it. And oh geez, I'm way back. Whatever. So I somebody's like, all right, somebody's got to go get it, you know. And the person who kicked it up there is, you know, big boy. He couldn't really like get up there. But I was like willing to go get it. So I'm like, you know what? I've never been on the roof of this place. Might as well. You know, I was like, I want to say I was still in middle school around this time. So I was like, it's not like I can get in trouble by the teachers here. And so I go and start scoping around at places that I could climb. And I came across this like, it wasn't like a storm drain. It was more like a big fixture. It was like kind of like a big lamp or something, or like some type of electrical thing. Like it's like a big metal pipe. I'm guessing it had like wires and stuff in it or something. But anyways, I make it up. I go to the side and I start climbing it. You know, I start like kind of like scaling it, and I was like, oh, I can make it up here. And I get towards want to say like where like I'm just below the I'm just below the roof, like just below where I can grab the ledge and climb. So I get up there, and I grabbed on, and I hurled myself up, and there I was on the roof of my old elementary school. You know, and I thought it was awesome. I was like, sweet, you know? So now I get to explore looking around for this ball. I came across it. I came across it semi early, and I ended up getting up there, finding the roof of the place. I start exploring and stuff, and I'm like, sweet, you know, this is awesome. And it got to a point where I'm like, all right, let me see if I can get towards the front. I got towards the front of the school, and lo and behold, I'm in arm's reach of some of the letters here. So this is what I decided to do. So I'm not gonna tell you the name of the school, but I will tell you that what idea popped in my head was that some of these letters on here, some of the letters like of the school, were really old and rusty, and I could just tear some pieces out. So I thought, wouldn't it be funny if I'd be able to spell something really inappropriate? You know? And that's the idea that hatched in my head, and I'm like, that's exactly what I'm gonna do. So, there I am, trying to yank off letters, and I wanted to spell wood ride. Not like wood, but like wood, like lumber. So that way it's like, haha, I get it, it's a sexual joke, you know. I don't know what I was trying to do. I thought it was funny though. And yeah, didn't go really according to plan the way that I wanted it to, because after I got the first letter off, police showed up, and they were like, they were looking for basically me, but I saw the cruiser coming up, so I hid behind one of the I guess the AC or electrical things, whatever these things are. I kind of hid behind it, like this thing right here. I hid behind it, and he's coming up and everything, and then I'm just like, oh man, now I gotta figure out how I'm gonna get down without getting in trouble. Keep in mind, my bike is at the very front of the school by where he is, but he didn't notice it because he didn't keep climbing the stairs. He went around the back way towards the field, and he starts talking with some of the guys there. And the guys, oh man, bless them, they not snitching or nothing. They're not folding or nothing. And what you call him? As he goes towards the back, I'm still in the front. I decide I have to get down from the front. I can't get down the way that I came, so I get down from the front. I had to face the fear of like hurting myself or jumping down from a ledge very quickly. You know, I didn't actually get hurt the way that I thought I would, but it was still scary. And yeah. It was pretty scary, but I got down. What is this laughing? Is that like part of my cybernetic or whatever? It's so weird. Oh. So, yeah, I get down, and I'm like I'm a little worried because I'm like, shoot, am I gonna get in trouble or something, you know? So, I get towards, like, you know, I start trying to like kind of go around the other way, but me thinking that they were gonna come the way they came, I was dead wrong. He went in a full circle, and like there everybody was, and I ran headfirst into right in front of him. So I'm just like, oh great. They're right here, and I'm really praying and hoping like he sees me. You know, if I run off now, then I'm gonna look guilty of something. So I just was just like, hey, what happened? And you know, thank God that they were pretty much like, they were really cool and wasn't trying to like, oh no, that's not what I was trying to do. They were really cool. They were like, oh, they didn't rat me out. Oh, I suck. So yeah, they didn't rat me out or anything, and the officer didn't suspect anything. So they're like, oh yeah, we're looking for somebody on the roof. And they're like, oh. And keep in mind, I also forgot to mention this detail. There was somebody else who later on climbed with me, and he was still up there and he was hiding. And they were thinking that like he got away, but no, he was definitely still up there because I got down before him. And I'm just like, oh, I don't know, I thought I saw somebody over there on that side, and I pointed the opposite direction, and he's looking up over there. They ended up getting distracted and everything and started going towards over there, the opposite way. So then I take that time to go my way towards the front, and I tell them, yo, the officer's coming this way, you need to get down. And he gets down. I get on my bike and I bail. I bolted on out of there. You know? I like flew down the hill with my bike and yeah, I made like a big U-turn eventually and I went home. And yeah, no one got in trouble. I managed to only take one letter off, which was like an E or something. And everything else was kind of hard, but it's funny because we were both on that roof talking about maybe we should go home and get a screwdriver. Maybe we can like kind of jimmy it out of here. Because we both had the same funny idea. Oh, let's spell something really stupid. It'd be funny. And yeah. That's pretty much it. See ya.